Hi there. Well, I am getting ready to change the oil on this freeze dryer for the first time. So I have been reading the handy dandy little book, and I think that I've got this figured out, but I want to video it just in case I do something wrong, that we can go back and see what I did wrong. So that's what Grandma's doing now. So, okay, so instead of take this off, make sure this is in open position, which it is. Make sure. And then it said to, see, I need to go to page 18, a oil change. Okay. Oh, do not run, oh, because I'm changing it, wait a minute, I've got to put this back on, because I have to turn it on and run pump approximately 1 minute prior to changing oil. I'm not sure how to run the pump, so, Okay, so I'm going to pause you and figure out how to run the pump. Okay, so I think I got it figured out. I had to, in order to get this to run, I had to go to the function testing and turn on vacuum right here. I have to leave it that way for 1 minute so that it warms up, and then I have to turn it off. So, I don't know why this isn't vacuum sealing. So, must be on for 1 minute, so I'm at 54 seconds. Then I have to turn it off. Okay. Okay. So then I can open this. Then I have to open this. The oil comes out. And I gotta get my other oil open. Wow, that's a lot of oil. close it again, and then I'm going to finish this one. High vacuum pump oil. They both say the same thing. This is 1 quart. This is 250 milliliters. So, not sure. See how clear that is? Clear like water. It's making a weird sound, like a vacuum sound. Okay. So, I don't know if you can see. Whoops. Don't know if you can see. But let me show you what the color of the oil. That's the color the oil is right now. So it almost looks like honey. So I guess it's time to change it. But I'm noticing that now that I put it up on these blocks, it's not level. So I think I'm going to take it back off the blocks. I did that so that I could drain it. So let's see here. I think I will filter this oil. I'm going to set it to the side. Let's see how this works with the filtering of the oil. And okay, then I'll put it back in this because I'll write used oil on it. It is heavy. Not too heavy for this Gramma, but it is heavy. So. Leave these on the side. Put this back in place. See if that's level. That's pretty level. So but I've got just a little bit too much oil. So it's supposed to be right at the half, and it's above that. So do this. Whoa, that comes out really fast. Not take out too much. Oh, this thing is so sensitive. And it's not quite level. It's a little lower on this side, so I need to put something in there to raise it up just a smidge. Maybe this. Not quite enough. Let's see, what else can I use? Let me pause while I find something to use. Okay, so let's see. I've found these shims. So we'll see if they work to do what I need it to do. Maybe it's the wrong side. Maybe it needs to go this way. Ah, that was the right way. Okay. Now it looks pretty daggum level. Yeah, okay. So I'm calling it level. So it changed the oil. What do you know? Okay, now I've got a batch ready to start. So I'm gonna start it and see how this goes. So it says cooling vacuum chamber. So far nothing's blown up. That's a good thing. So it says I have to wait 15 minutes before loading the trays. So I will pause this and I'll be right back. Well, you'll see me coming right back. Okay, since I've got to wait on that, I decided to try to filter this oil. We'll see how, if we can do this. Without making a big mess. I'm thinking I can do this, and then I can put this in it. The trick will be not having that go falling in. So I'm thinking maybe I will use some clothespins. I use clothespins for everything. They're kind of like duct tape in my house. I'll do the little one first. We'll see how that goes. My thought is this will filter it. There it goes, it's starting. Might be a slow process. It is dripping very slowly. Maybe the drips might be getting a little bit faster. I don't know if it's enough to filter out the particulates in the oil. Need to figure out what I can do with the spent oil. I don't know if I can make oil lamps out of it, possibly. I don't know. I don't know how clear the oil needs to be. It's not cloudy at all. You can still see through it really well, but it's not crystal clear. It has just a little bit of a brown tinge to it. So I'm not sure what the oil has to be in order to be clean enough. I don't know if it has to be crystal clear or if a little bit. I don't know. And I don't know if I filtered it more than once, if it would continue to get stuff out. We'll find out. That's my parakeet in the background. That's his name is Sage. So this is going to be a slow process. So I think I'll pause this, and when the jar gets full, I will turn you back on so you can see what happened. Okay, well, I didn't have to wait that long to test it. I got the bright idea of putting some of this oil into this container to match it to see. And it looks to me like it's the same color. And I don't know if it's because maybe this is brown and not white. So maybe some of the dye in the brown filter is coming through. Not sure. But it looks to me like they're exactly the same color. In fact, maybe the one on the right is a little darker. Possibly, maybe that's because of the bananas. Do that. Can't tell how much difference. So I don't think the coffee filter is the right filter for this. So I think what I'll do is put this into the other container and label it used non-filtered. Okay, so I went and got the oil, the original one. So dump this one in at first. Get it out of the way. I can tell that the oil has a little bit of a smell. Shoot, where's my funnel? Okay, old time Tupperware, original Tupperware. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see. That says Tupperware. It's original. Probably 40 years old or more. Okay. Has a funky smell, the oil does. So that could be the reason for the discoloration, because maybe it's just got all the old vegetable smells. So when I went out there to get this, I noticed that that bill is about ready for me to put the trays in. So let me show you what I've got going on. We will see. Okay. Okay, so the first thing I have, let me see if I'm, nope. Okay, so the first thing I have is a tray of, this is a really yummy pork roast that I made, and so I want to freeze dry it yet, hopefully it'll work. So there's the freeze dry roast, pork roast. It's all cooked. There is more, but these are in smaller soup type or gravy or some kind of like that. The other is like for to put it on the plate and eat it. This is for soups or whatever. Then this is, Rowan has decided he loves freeze-dried oranges. And I have to admit, I like them also. So this is freeze-dried oranges here. And then this side over here is cauliflower with cheese. It's made to be like mac and cheese. So it's a keto type recipe. And then this tray here is, probably can take that off. That way it doesn't have as much liquid to expel. This right here is my pico de gallo or whatever. It's just got peppers like Anaheim peppers, San Marzano tomatoes, and Idaho homegrown, not homegrown. A friend of ours is an onion farmer, and I got some onions from him. So shout out to Dave Dixon. Thanks, Dave Dixon. Okay, so I'm gonna go put these in the freeze dryer, which we call Bill. Okay, so I'm out here with Bill. I'm about to bring out the containers. So I need to do a couple of things first. I need to close the valve. And then I have to go get the trays. Okay, so I'm back with the trays. And I can put them in. So I open this. The trays in. I don't know if it matters any direction. I don't know if it matters whether all the foods need to be the same texture or denseness or whatever. I'm new to this. I'm learning. And we'll see. So, if you have any suggestions and can be nice about your suggestion, please feel free to give it to me. I will take any advice I can get. But nice advice. Don't call me a dummy. Okay. So now I'm continuing. Now it says it's freezing. But it doesn't look like it's sealed. It's not sealing. Cancel. Maybe I need to do this. So what I'm doing is I'm pulling this gasket so that it gets a seal so I can see it all the way around. So it says freezing, but the pump hasn't kicked on. There's frost in there. I think normally when I do this, I turn on it vacuum. It does a suck thing. Everything looks like it's all right. Oh, that's open. I'm gonna close that. Okay, now it's closed. Maybe I need to start over. I'm gonna start over. Closed drain valve, it is froze, it's closed. Continue. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna pause you, and then if that thing kicks back on, I'll turn you back on. Okay. So I was worried that it still isn't freezing, that pump hasn't come on, so got out the book. Always refer to instructions, right? Not very good at that. So it says, place trays in shelving unit, close the acrylic door and turn the latch clockwise as far as it will go, compressing the door against the rubber gasket. Visually check to make sure the door is sealed properly to the gasket. If the door is not latched tight, there may be vacuum leaks. That's why I pulled that gasket out earlier, is because I could tell it wasn't making contact fully. So now it's making contact fully. Press continue, which I did. The unit will begin freezing the material in the freeze dryer. From here, everything is automatic unless you get an error screen during the freeze drying process. It is safe to assume that the freeze dryer is working properly and operating as normal. Then number 6, when the food or material being frozen is cold enough, the following screen will appear. Your vacuum pump will automatically turn on. It says vacuum freezing, so that's when the pump turns on. So we're not apparently to that spot yet. It is been going for 5 minutes, and it says that it's at 15 degrees Fahrenheit. So, anyway, so that's where we're at. So I'm waiting for the pump to come on, and I will unpause you again when the pump comes on so that you can hear it. I think while I'm waiting for that to happen, I'm going to tackle this section of my freeze-dry area and get it set up properly. I'll show you what it looks like right now, and then I will show you progress I make. It's got a mishmash of everything because, as you know, we are in the process of moving into this brand new house, so I haven't got homes for everything.